Indian shuttler PV Sindhu broke into the top 10 highest paid female athletes list of Forbes. She is the 7th highest paid female athlete and the only Indian female athlete in the top 10 list. Sindhu earns $8.5 million and a major part of her earnings is off the court. $8 million of her income comes out of endorsements. She's ahead of tennis star and world number 1 Angelique Kerber and the most successful female race driver ever, Danica Patrick. Viren Farao now joining us live from the newsroom. Viren, does this come as a surprise, and if not, what is it that makes her such a colossal brand?
Well, we've been accustomed to seeing some of our top cricketers in the Forbes rich list for sports people in the past. Sachin Tendulkar's featured, so has Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni is featured as well. But we haven't seen a non-cricket sports person, in fact, feature on that list. So it comes as quite a surprise that PV Sindhu finds herself at number 7. Now that is surprising because you look at the kind of people who are ranked below her. They are 3-time major tennis champion Angelique Kerber. She is a former world number 1. She is, as I said, a 3-time major winner. She's won Wimbledon, she's won the US Open, she's won the Australian Open. So she's an accomplished player. Somebody, tennis is one of the most lucrative sports for women, which has brought a level playing field to quite an extent, especially at the Grand Slam events. But PV Sindhu seems to have edged all of them. And it's all due to the sponsorship that she seems to have garnered in the country. Remember, PV Sindhu is one of the most sought-after athletes after her performances at the Rio Olympic Games, where she became the first woman individual athlete, in fact, to go on to win a silver medal. She won that in the badminton singles event when she lost to Carolina Marin back in 2016 in Rio. So her exploits on the court have got her the kind of windfall of it, but it really shows you how far India has come in terms of actually rewarding athletes. But one would like to see many more women athletes being part of that list, because India really is bustling with a lot of top female athletes. The women athletes have in many cases, in fact, gone on to trump the male athletes like they did at the Commonwealth Games and the Asian Games as well. And long may that continue. It shows you that Indian women's sport has gone from strength to strength, but there's still plenty to come from India. But what a moment this is. The list is topped by Serena Williams. It's a tennis-dominated list, as I said, because tennis garners a lot of revenue. But that is where we stand. Now, the men's rich list has often in the past had Tiger Woods, top of the rankings, and Michael Schumacher, other motorsports legends as well, topping that list. But as far as the women are concerned, Serena Williams, who's arguably the greatest ever female tennis player and perhaps one of the greatest tennis players, male or female, to have ever played the sport, she's topping that list. It shows you that Serena Williams continues to be a towering figure in women's sport.